back with yours truly. I'm the one and only. I go by the name of Mr. TALIAFERRO. Please make sure you're following your boy on Instagram at itsmrtaliaferro. If you're a Kodak Black fan, this is great news. This is great news for Kodak Black. Anybody out there that's rooted for the brother to turn his life around, get back to doing what he's the best at, and that's making good music for the streets. So Kodak Black, according to his lawyer Bradford Cohen, got some great news as Bradford was able to sit down with the Miami-Dade district attorney, Catherine Fernandez Rundle, I believe is her name. And Kodak's lawyer was able to talk to Catherine about a gun charge, a firearm charge that Kodak Black was facing 15 years. So we already know Kodak's already locked up in Florida, serving 4 years for lying on a gun application right now. That's what he's locked up for right now. He had another gun charge coming his way down the pipeline. As you know, Kodak's also got a South Carolina rape trial coming up soon. So anytime he can get rid of any type of other charges going on is great. As much as his lawyer can clear up space to focus on this very important rape trial that's coming up, that's great news. Kodak was facing 15 years for an additional firearm charge, and Kodak's lawyer was able to actually sit down with Catherine Rundle, work something out, and he will do no additional jail time, no more prison time for these new gun charges that Kodak had, he was facing. He's good. That case has been dismissed, and that is great. As a matter of fact, I got a little bit of a message from Kodak's attorney on just exactly what happened. He said his state weapons charges dismissed. He said, I need to talk about how this came about because I always talk about judicial reform and judicial fairness. And he's pretty much talking about Catherine Fernandez and her team. They did something a lot of state attorneys wouldn't do. He said, the conversation we all had about Kodak Black wasn't in regards to why I thought the case was good for me or why Ms. Rundle felt the case was good for the state. It was about being fair and how we could both help Bill get the court-ordered rehabilitation treatment. I am hard on people I feel treat my clients unfairly, but I'm also ready to admit when they do something not just right, but extraordinary in my opinion. And Ms. Rundle has gained a fan, and not because she dismissed Bill's case, but because of the way she handled it with compassion and recognizing that Bill isn't a lost cause. He is by no means perfect, but I know he will prevail if he gets the assistance the federal court ordered and moved to a lower security, closer prison. I also want to thank, he thanks some lawyers and everything for putting all this together, and pretty much on his sense of gratitude for giving his client Kodak another chance, at least in Florida, not adding 15 more years potentially to Kodak's sentence. And it's going to help him get to a prison with lower security and also get him into a drug rehabilitation program some point down the line. That's great to hear. That's a quick news break with yours truly, Mr. TALIAFERRO. Again, Kodak Black finally gets some good news. He had been complaining, frustrated with the legal system. Well, at least this is one bit of good news that down the line, when Kodak is ready to come home and it got all his stuff taken care of, all his time is done, he doesn't have to worry about at least that charge being something that stops him from coming home to his family. And in the future, maybe it's something that other cases look at as a reason why he deserves to do time. Like, so for the rape trial, for example, now that this case has been dismissed, that judge can't be like, yo, you still got a gun charge, an active open case in Florida for this. I'm not finna let you get away. So at least that case has been dismissed, and now he can focus on taking care of this rape trial and serving his 4 years. All right, I'm out.